That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
Is this the abode of the Good Arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant in the service of Empress Nadinia. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment to hear it? You've my gratitude, sir. Her Majesty awaits you outside. Pray, follow me.
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. There is a service we would ask of you. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destination within the city.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare say even a common soldier would recognize Her Majesty. And trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it that Her Majesty arrives at her destination unseen.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely before dawn breaks.
Now, let us be off! We ought not to delay our departure any further.
Pray remain vigilant while escorting Empress Nadinia. We pawns shan't follow, but you might attract less notice.
Right you are.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares?
I beg you. I need that medicine.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away if I don't get it to her.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, Your Majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else we may ne'er reach our destination. Perhaps the Good Arisen would assist this gentleman in Her Majesty's stead.
Well met, son. How might I be of...
What? You in the market for some medicine as well? A likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that beastren scum, don't you? What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common beastren. But I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet. The medicine's all yours.
This is the medicine I need. You'd give it to me, sir? Oh, happiest of days. My wife is saved. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, sir. I shall ne'er forget this good turn you've done me.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau. We ought make haste.
Oi, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail. If I'd known 'twas his house, I'd have chosen somewhere else to fill my pockets, believe me.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
What o' it? You're a beastron too, aren't you? Then you ought to know as well as I do that stealing's the only way we can survive in this city. Come on, help me out here. Consider it a favor to one of your kin. Heartless knaves. I've wasted enough time here. I'm off. Oh, son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the jail with you.
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on. We have arrived at last. Thank you kindly, Sir Arisen. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee await our return here. We are grateful for your patience. The matter is attended to. We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their aid to our cause in secret. Namely, to create a place where the beastrons of Vermund may live in peace.
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal, and all of Her Majesty's good deeds would be unmade. Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering her support from the shadows. But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermund. Oh yes, 'twas none other than a beastron who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite, as we have witnessed this night. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen beastrons standing here. This we cannot deny. Yet, as ruler of a beastron nation, we can do no less than long for the day in which our people will be treated kindly wheresoe'er they may tread. And we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
How do you fare? Would you hear my request? Thank you kindly.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that thing go to waste.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by...
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. You'll not live to regret this.
These beasts are truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Now that is a surprise.
Excellent. I could have done more better.
That'd be a service.
Splendid. You have my protection.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go. Then,
Feeling rested, I trust?
if I might be so bold as to speak my mind, is your pack not overburdensome?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say
Room for improvement?
Seems my luck's run out.
Well done, Master.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
How have you been?
I would have preferred not to come quite so soon. At least I know I'm up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Nice to see everyone out and about.
Well fought, Elizabeth.
Victories like that, we'll run into the hills.
Outstanding. I shan't let them fall. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
You weren't expecting mercy. useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. 'Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your trap...
Don't you e'er tire of running to and fro?
Ready for patrol?
I must urge Harry to visit.
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask. Perhaps we ought to have stayed at an inn to regain our strength. It is our duty to follow, however tired we may be. Freshly rested as we are, we must not let down our guard. your side.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. I will protect you.
Feast your eyes on this!
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks. Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
Look there! I espy another one.
Let us make our way over. What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out.
Master! Saurian! Ice attacks will soon see this. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Truly are formidable, Arisen. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Thank you kindly. Would you accept this humble reward? I must go.
Very well. I shall return.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? This one's thinking. I will protect you.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? Oh, good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Right, just follow me. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
I've a duty to attend to, as 'twere.
I shan't allow any further harm.
Is aught amiss?
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Oh, but of course, now I recall. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste. Good. We're here.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the Dragon's design? "'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels. Brine's abode
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, we've more places to go, yes? Then let us be off. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.